is up, my fish homies and fish homiettes? I was just sitting at home during this whole pandemic thing and got to thinking when the news said all the parks are closed. That means there's probably no park rangers. That means I can fish at the lakes you're not supposed to fish at. So while everyone's at home being sad, I'm going out and trying to take advantage of the situation. I'm not recommending you go out, probably a bad idea, but I'm going by myself. If I see anyone out there, I'm gonna run the opposite direction, and I don't think carp carry the coronavirus, so if I catch one of those, that'll be good. But anyways, I'm about to get over there. I've never made a video there during the day, so this could be interesting. So far, it seems like there's a normal amount of people out and about. It's like 8 in the morning, I think. I don't even know, I forgot to check. Oh yeah, it's 7:56. So it's not looking so good for your boy. I'm thinking there's probably gonna be some people at the park. I'm probably gonna cast out anyways and just hope that I don't get kicked out. But we will see what happens. Hopefully I can get one before some person decides to ruin my day. Just got to the park. There's no one here except park workers, of course. So I'm kind of posted up behind a tree. I'll kind of show you what it's like, but I'm still gonna cast it out and just stick to my guns. If they come up to me, I'm just gonna be like, 6 feet away, please. Please stay 6 feet away. And put my earphones in and just pretend I can't hear them or something. But if I get one and they tell me to leave, then I'll get out of here. But I really, really want to catch one. So I don't know how well you can see, but right through there, there's a guy with a bright yellow jacket on. Or girl, I can't tell. My vision's horrible. But yeah, they're fixing up the park. Hopefully they don't care about me, but we'll see. Got the standard Ninja setup. 6-foot rods, got some pop-ups on there. I'm gonna put some new ones. Got the net, I'm about to put that together and see what happens. All right guys, I got both rods out. Got some pop-ups on both of them. I saw a bunch of turtles, so hopefully the pop-ups don't get chewed up. I'll probably check them in like an hour. If they are chewed up, then I will put on some plastics, maybe a dumbbell or some fake corn. We will see. Like I said, I've never been able to fish here during the day, so I have no clue what's gonna happen. They're power washing the pavement over there, so it's super loud, and I didn't bring my alarms because I'm trying to stay stealth. So, who knows? Let's see. All right, homies, mission complete. It's been about 20 minutes. Got one in the net. I didn't bring my landing mat because it's all packed up from when I moved, so I still haven't got that out, but I'm gonna put him in the soft grass. I'm gonna leave the net under him, and he's gonna be perfectly a-okay. All right, guys, I don't know how well you're gonna be able to hear this, but we got one in the net on the pop-ups. Turtles didn't get to him. Boom, there he is, right in the bottom lip. Not a huge one, but I'll take it. I think there's some water drops on the lens. I'm gonna try and wipe those off and get another little shot of him before I get him back, but it was on the pop-up, boom, boom. I think I got the droplets off, I'm not sure. But for a tiny guy, he's super lively. It's pretty cold too, so I'm surprised how much they're fighting. I don't know how I'm gonna get the release, but we'll see if I can do it. I don't know if you can tell, but I barely have any line on this rod. You can see there's like the spool right there. That black line is the back of the spool. So I probably got like 20 yards on there or something. This one's fine, but this one could give me trouble. That's the one I just caught one on. Luckily I got him in pretty easily. See if we can get another. I don't know how well you can hear me because of their power washing the cement, but I just wanted to say sorry about no landing mat again. I promise you the fish are okay. You can see that I was leaving them on top of the net. They're in soft grass, so sorry for this little glare right here too. Let's get that out of the way. But anyways, yeah, sorry about no landing mat. I just moved and it's taken me a while to get everything unpacked, especially with this virus doo-doo going around. But yeah, be safe guys. Don't take it too lightly. Anyways, hopefully I can get another one. We will see. See you later for now. Got another one on, boys. Hey, girl. About 15 minutes later in the exact same spot, got another one. Hopefully you can hear me over this freaking guy power washing. Let's see if we can get a little video of him, boys. Looks a little smaller, but still fun. Alright guys, got this bad boy right here. He's super small, but he's definitely got some koi influence. You can see by the tail here. It's got a nice orange little pattern, and I don't know if you can see the top of it, but it's got like a nice white stripe on it. But yeah, little baby guy. I don't think I'm gonna film the release on this guy just because it's a lot of work for me to do by myself, and it's super small. I'm just gonna go put him back, but double thumbs up, double fish, beating that virus, you know what I'm talking about. So those northern special pop-ups are working. Fishing here during the day is working. Whew, just got a little lightheaded. I think I stood up too fast. But yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead, cast back out. I'm gonna recast my first rod in about 10 minutes, get them both in fresh new spots. Well, the one I keep catching, the spot that I caught both fish on, I'm gonna put it right back in that same spot. But my other one, I'm gonna put in a fresh spot, you know what I'm talking about? So this is the rig right here, got the pop-up. It sits like this on the bottom, so the weight will land, boom, and then the stiff boom section will kick it out, and it will lay just like this, and that's what's got the last two fish. I reeled in one of my poles, and there was no bait on it, and there is the culprit. There's freaking turtles all over this lake. They were just all popping their head up, but when I stood up, they all went back down. But I promise you, there's like thousands in this lake, and this was like one of the tiniest lakes I've ever fished. There's even like a gross dead one right there. Sorry for the old disgusting image, but I don't know what happened to it. Probably got egg bound, or a raccoon got to it or something. Who knows? But there's thousands here, and this lake is so small. So I think I might start checking my baits every 30 or 45 minutes rather than an hour. I was gonna put on some plastic, but I was talking to my friend on the phone and got a little sidetracked, forgot to do that. So I guess if I reel in another one with no bait on it, then I'll put plastics. But I think I'm gonna dip anyways pretty soon. I told myself I was gonna dip at 10, but I caught 2. So it's like 10 minutes to 10. So maybe I'll stay till 10:30. So the weirdest thing just happened to me. I don't know, maybe you guys won't think it's weird, but to me it was super weird. I just caught those 2 fish, and then some guy came up out of nowhere with his dogs, and he asked me what I was using for bait, and he doesn't even look like a fisherman, so I was like, hey, I'll just tell him about the boilies and the pop-ups and see what he says. And then I told him like, oh, these are good baits, showed him the pop-ups, let him smell them and everything, and then he goes, nope, that's the wrong bait. You're using the whole wrong bait, the whole wrong setup. He's like, I've seen a guy here catch huge ones. And then he showed me with his hands, and he showed me like a 12-inch fish. I was like, dude, I just caught like one that was like 2 feet long. I mean, for me, they're not big, but for other people, they are big. And I was like, I just caught 2 in a row. And he's like, well, maybe you know what you're doing then. I was like, dude, what the heck? People are crazy. Just come up to you. It's like we got this whole coronavirus thing, and he gets up right in my face. I'm like, whoa, dude, chill out. I'm not trying to get sick from you or your dog or nothing. And then I showed him like, yeah, I use other stuff too, like the plastic corns. He's like, oh yeah, that's the bait right there. And he's pointing at the plastic corns. He's like, I've seen some guy catch a whole bunch of them in 15 minutes on that. And I'm like, well, I do use that bait, and you never catch a whole bunch of them in 15 minutes. So anyways, my phone's about to die. I want to stay longer. Maybe I'll come back tonight, but yeah, my phone is pretty much dead. I don't know if you can see in the corner there. It's probably not focusing, but there's just a little tiny sliver of red. So I think I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, got a fish. Or it was a bird. Nope, it's a fish. Got one on. Well, that was pretty random. I was just about to get out of here and I was talking to you guys and got one on. Let's check it out. No, just to prove that I'm not lying. No clips, no nothing. Boom. He's right in the bottom of this net. There he is. Bada boom. Let's get him out there and see what he looks like. This one is super weird. I don't even know if it's gonna be easy to hold, but he's definitely uncomfortable, so I'm gonna show you guys and get him back as soon as I can. Alright, trying to be as careful as I can with this guy because his spine is really messed up. I don't know how easy it is to see in the video, but I feel like if I drop him, his back is gonna break. So I'm gonna go put him back in the water ASAP. Sometimes when you catch those fish, they have a little bit of a crooked spine. It's not that big of a deal to hold them and take pictures and stuff, but that one was so messed up I could barely keep him in my hands. I did not want to drop him. I didn't want him to flop around on land. Fish aren't meant to be on land, remember that. And if I dropped him, if he flopped too hard, his back might have just snapped in half. So sorry I couldn't get that good of footage, and sorry I'm all out of breath, but fish safety is #1. Anyways, that one took my pop-up. I got one more rod out there, so I might stay for a little more and see what happens, but I think I'm gonna get out of here. It's not even April and we already got a bunch of baby duckies. Look at that. They're so tiny. There's a little tennis ball. They're even smaller than the tennis balls. That's so cool. Look at that, the mom is sleeping. She doesn't even know I'm here. Silly mom. Those babies might not last. There's some big old bass in here and they love them some baby ducks. One more quick thing I wanted to point out before I get out of here is that you might see these other carp fishing videos of people from Europe and other people from the United States even, and they have bivvies, they have wheelbarrows, they have cooking stoves and teapots, they have 1,000 kind of baits and 1,000 this and 1,000 that. You don't really need all that to catch fish. Almost every lake has carp in it, some don't. It's really random, but some don't. I know of a few in the area that don't, and there's one or two up north I knew that didn't. But yeah, you can catch them anywhere. All you really need is corn, but I just bring a few things. I bring fake corn, fake dumbbells, and pop-ups. Just a little backpack with some extra stuff, and a little lunch pail with snacks, and 2 rods, and that's it. I'll show you guys my whole setup, and I've caught 3 fish today in less than 2 hours, so I would say that's pretty good. No giants, but I'm not going for giants here. This lake is super tiny. So yeah, you don't even need a rod pod. Look at that. The alarms do help, I'm not gonna lie. I really like having alarms, but I'd never came here during the day, so I didn't know how that was gonna work out. I've just sat both my rods on that rock. There's one rod that's in because he took my pop-up and I'm too lazy to put a new one. I'm thirsty and I'm hungry, so I want to go home. Then I got my little lunch pail with some snacks in there. You know what it is. Oh, it's closed up. But then I just got my essentials. Got 2 little jewelry boxes that are filled with some gear. Got some PVA string. Got some PVA foam, scissors, pliers. And then I got a few things in the top, you know. So it's not as crazy as everyone thinks. And I do have the big carp net, but that rolls down into this little tiny bag right here. So that's definitely worth it. So I can carry all my stuff pretty far. Little ninja package, you know what it is. Just don't get intimidated by all these other guys out there that have so much gear, thousands and thousands of dollars worth of stuff. So you can see one rod's already packed up, but while I was filming the ducks, I caught another one. I was trying to get out of here, but I got one more in the net. So I guess I'll reset up the camera. Look at my tripod's right here. So I gotta put it back on the tripod and get some footy for you guys. Then I'm really getting out of here. I'm definitely not recasting. Alright guys, last one for the day. Probably about 6 pounds. Nice and long, but it's super skinny. This one also has a little bit of a spine deformity, but not as bad as the last one. So I can get some footage. I'll bring him a little closer. Number 4 for the day. I'm gonna go ahead and put him back. Alright homies, for real this time, I'm out of here. There's no rods out. I'm sweating my balls off and it's not even hot outside. But that was just crazy. I was packing everything up, getting ready to go, and boom, I heard it out of the corner of my ear And the guy that was telling me I was using the wrong bait, he randomly walked by and saw me catch that last fish. So I think I earned his respect. Know what I'm talking about? But anyways, fish homies, peace out for now. I'll catch you on the flip side. Hopefully I'll be doing a lot of videos since this virus thing is going on and there's not much else to do. Bye.